channel Study with Shuvo. Once more, we are back with some of the rules of subject-verb agreement. Today, we will learn 5 more rules of this chapter. So let us proceed with the next rule. So children, we are here with the next rule of subject-verb agreement, and that is rule number 6. Rule number 6 states that when the subjects are joined by conjunctions like or not, they take different persons. The verb agrees in person with the subject nearest to it. Let's take an example. Either he or I am to blame. Children, here we have 2 pronouns. One is he, that is the third person singular number, and we have used another pronoun, that is I, that's first person singular number, and the verb that is used is singular. We have used a singular verb am, and it is very clear that as because this verb is closest to this subject, that is a first person singular number, the verb agrees with the subject that is closest to it. So children, the next rule is rule number 7, and rule number 7 states that when the subjects join by or not, when they will be of different numbers, that means either the first one will be a singular and the second one will be a plural, or the first one will be a plural and the second one will be singular. The verb must be plural. In any case, the plural verb must be used, and the plural verb must be placed next to the plural subject. That means we have to keep the plural verb close to the plural subject. Let's take an example. So children, we have taken a sentence as an example, and the sentence reads, neither Suzanne nor her parents were ready. In this particular sentence, Suzanne is a singular number and her parents is plural number. So here we have used a plural verb where. So this verb agrees with the subject closest to it. So we have kept the plural verb close to the plural subject. So that's rule number 7. Let's go ahead with the next rule, rule number 8. Rule number 8 states that when subjects differing in number and person, so either the number will remain the same, the person will be different, or the person will remain the same, the numbers would be different, or both. That means 2 subjects, they might vary or differ in both number as well as person. When they are connected by the conjunction and, the verb must always be in the plural. For example, she and I are completing the job. In this sentence, she is a third person singular number and I is first person singular number, and these 2 pronouns, they are joined by the conjunction and. So we have used a plural verb over here. So in this particular sentence, we have found that we have used 2 subjects, that is 2 pronouns, which have the same number, but they vary or differ in their persons. One is a third person, another is a first person. If these kinds of nouns or pronouns, if they are joined by the conjunction and, the verb will always be used in the plural. So now we go ahead with the 9th rule of subject-verb agreement. Children, I am sure you all have studied collective nouns in your junior classes. We all know that a collective noun is a word which is used to denote collections referring to a person, place, animal or a thing. So here rule number 9 is related directly to collective nouns. Let's see what kind of verbs we use when collective nouns are in place. The first part of rule number 9, it states that a collective noun takes a singular verb when the collection is thought of as a whole. For example, the jury has agreed to our proposal. Children, we can all see that the jury is a collective noun and jury is a collection of judges. And with jury we have used a singular verb because the collection, the jury is taken as a whole. However, the next part of this rule states a plural verb is used when the collection is thought of as separate individuals. That means when we are not pointing out to the collection as a whole, but we are pointing out to the members of the units in a collective noun, then we are going to use the plural verb. For example, the members of the jury have agreed to our proposal. We have taken the same sentence, but here we have made a slight change. We have added the phrase the members of. The moment we are pointing out to individual members within this collective noun, jury, immediately the verb changes from singular to plural. So now we are here with the last rule of today's video, that is rule number 10. Rule number 10 states that nouns which are plural in form but singular in meaning, they take a singular verb. There are certain nouns which appear to be plural in form, but when they are used in a sentence, they are always used with a singular meaning. For example, the news is true. News is one such verb which appears to be plural in its form, but it is always singular in its meaning. That is why we have used the singular verb is. So is agrees with news and news is taken to be singular. If you want to know more about subject-verb agreement and you feel that these rules are helping you with your studies, then please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.